Welcome to week one update of March Madness. Lucas was officially fired from his position because his videos suck and there's no hype. But I'm here and we're going to make it hype today. So first I want to introduce Mopi, VP of Sales for Virginia. Yeah. And then we got Jeremy Wetmore, who everybody knows, recruiter of Virginia. Welcome, guys.
What up? What up?
Excited?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, so we're going to dive into marketing to start. I know Billy joined Lucas last week. He got a lot of his shit talk in. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let the numbers speak for themselves. I think anybody that has access to Skynet can very easily log in and see where the good appointments come from. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Diving into some of the matchups last week. As you guys know, marketing had a play-in. We did not have the official round one matchups go, but we had Luis. There's a split divide in Virginia marketing right now as to what his name actually is. But Luis beat Rashawn 8-4. We had Leo beat Jaden 8-1. We got Nate, two Maryland rookies, Nate versus Hayden. We had Nate move on 8-6. And then last but not least, Batania putting up some good numbers, 12-1 against Daniel. So overall, good first week, but I mean, if you look at some of these numbers on Skynet right now, the real people that aren't even in the tournament right now are putting up some pretty crazy numbers. Billy's been talking about Gio. Who, don't get me wrong, Gio's he's a stud. But if you look at the numbers, Gio only put up 39 points last week.
That's it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good showing. Don't get me wrong, but 39 points really isn't that crazy, if you ask me.
Middle of the road comparatively to Virginia.
If you're looking at the rest of the numbers.
Yeah, it's like middle of the road. I mean, Colby Smith put up 21. Shit. I mean, that's close enough to Gio. But if you look at Andy Batista, Andy put up 45 points first week, not even being in the tournament. Yeah. And he told me last week, he's like, dude, I'm not even going to try this week because I just want to save my energy for the tournament. I think Gio's in fifth gear right now, and maybe he has a sixth gear in him, but he definitely doesn't have an 8-speed, I can tell you that. So a couple other matchups we got going on. We got X versus Matthias.
Matthias, good luck, bro. I got nothing but faith in my boy X.
We have Jeff versus Ethan Jones. We got an in-house matchup for Virginia. I'm about to go with my boy Jeff. The guy came out the gate hot. He's a super positive going guy. Truett Todd versus Caleb. I don't know who Caleb is. Sure, you're a cool dude. Maybe. But Truett's a beast. He didn't really try last week. Everybody's kind of coasting right now. I'd say he probably does about 6 demos this week, easily.
I'm thinking he definitely is going to push through. Caleb, sorry, don't know who you are, so better luck next year.
We got Victor versus Theo. Easy matchup for Victor. It's not even a question. So we got Javier versus Tanner. Definitely gonna pull for my boy Tanner. I mean, he's newer to the game. He's definitely capable of putting up some big numbers. Javier's an OG. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna be able to throw down some numbers, but I think if Tanner gives it 100%, he's got a chance.
Tanner just bought a new car, so that man's got a hell of a why.
So we got a Raj versus Sean. Easy matchup, not a question. William versus Brian. Dude, so look, I know I'm a Virginia guy. Obviously, I'm a pull for all the Virginia boys. I mean, it's a Maryland matchup, but this guy Brian, I don't know where the fuck he came from, but he looks like the next Ryan Purcell. I mean, he's in that room, clean, mature. He's throwing down numbers his first pay period out.
All right.
I mean, Gio's cool and everything, but dude, I think Brian could beat Gio, if I'm being honest with you. We got Kanishka versus Leo. Leo, love you, brother, but dude, if I ran a promo for 50 appointments in a single day, Kanishka would hit it. I promise you. There would be no doubt in the world that Kanishka would set 50 appointments that day. I could make it 50 for 100 and he fucking hit it.
If dogs are food motivated, Kanishka is promo motivated.
Shane versus Ethan. I mean, the guy's got my name, but he ain't a VA guy, so it's not the same. Ethan Dow. Let me tell you guys something. This guy has energy that I have never seen before. Yeah, 5.5 demos first week out in the field. So
I've got him going all the way to the Final Four. I have faith in it. The man is motivated. He wants to be part of this. He wants to grow. So I mean, truthfully, the one thing that we all know about this time of year is that whether you're 1 month in or you are 5 years in. It's anybody's game.
Yeah. Mark Thompson versus Brandon. Mark, 16-6 last week. Mark's a great dude, and he's picking it up as he goes. We got Ty versus Diego. Diego, love you, brother, but I think Ty's going to pull away with this one. Jack has a bye week. Congrats. Sam versus Steve. This is a good matchup. I'm going to take Sam. So we got Douglas versus Kat. Dude, I'm calling it right now. I think Kat beats Douglas. I'm putting it out there right now. I think Kat beats Douglas.
I'm never betting against my boy Dougie.
I love Douglas.
I'm on Jeremy's page. With
Douglas, I love you, brother. I love you. But, dude, I don't think you guys haven't seen Kat. Like, she is... Like, I talked to Pat, and Kat's been a Pat's fan, and every single day she's not breaking. She is, like, working through break. She is hungry. She's still learning. Like, she's still new at this.
But Douglas did this with half his time in the field.
I ain't worried about that. And Kat did that in her rookie week. Imagine how electric it would be if a rookie took out Douglas, though. Andrew Reich versus Corey. I'm going to take Andrew on that one. CC versus Nate. I don't think that one needs to be talked about even remotely. And honestly, I put Andy to win it all. But if I had to go back and do it again, I'd probably put CC.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the two of them. I think that those two, I feel like there's going to be a matchup there. And when there is, that's going to be lightning in a bottle stuff right there.
We got Sam versus Max. They tied up last week. That's anybody's game right there. Patrick versus Jesse. Easy win for Patrick. Love you, Jesse. That guy, I will say, is in the office every morning at like fucking 8 a.m. before the office even opens.
On point.
Yeah, you're a great guy, Jesse. I will give you that 110% all the way. You're very dedicated. But Patrick Young is the story that I tell to every marketer that walks through the door. I went 120 days without bonusing and not being that good at it, and then flipped a switch and became one of the best marketers in the company. So I got him going pretty far. This one, dude, I know you guys probably don't know Nick, but dude, Jason versus Nick, that matchup is going to be fucking awesome. All right, so Nick came in, he's a beast, first of all. Jason is obviously an OG and can crush, but
I mean,
dude, who do you take here?
I recruited Nick. I'm going with him all day, man. The guy's got good reason why to do this. He wants to be here. He's dedicated. New people are dangerous.
Yes, sir.
They are dangerous. Yeah.
Pretty close last week, 10-8. Jason did have the edge with 10, so I'm gonna have to go with my boy Jason.
Cool. JP versus Priya. Sorry, JP, love you, but good luck. Victor versus Colby. Victor Panagos versus Colby Smith. Dude, I'm going with Colby.
Victor, I'm sorry, brother.
I'm going with Colby.
I want my boy Colby. This man he literally moved to this city for this job. So, yeah, Victor, I think you're about to get smoked, dog.
There's
So
only so many previous customers out there.
Chris versus Lowe. That'll be a close one. Gio versus Batania. I love you, Batania, but I'm not going to lie. Gio's a beast. He put up 39 points last week. Jake versus Logan. I'm going to go with Logan.
Yeah.
Logan winning that one. We got Alex versus Frank. Dude, Alex is fucking hungry. He wants to be on the manager's meeting. We got Jalen versus Peyton. Peyton is going to win. James versus Marquise. James Stewart's my man. He's
Brick
the OG.
City
Brick City,
all day.
taking it home.
Brick City,
The
New York.
old man cannot break.
Manny versus Lila. Dude, Manny is if he is able to work because he's got kids and some situations going on. But like if he's in and locked, he will put up numbers. Ryan versus Rebecca. Rebecca is locked in. Ryan's awesome, but Rebecca is awesome too. So that's going to be a close one. I'm going to tell you guys that.
Rebecca's coming in strong, but I've noticed her button up definitely needs some work. I looked at her numbers, so if she can nail down that button up and take them on that emotional roller coaster after getting them all set up, I think she could pull it off, but I'm going to lean on Ryan on this.
And then we got Daniel versus Ian. That's anybody's game right there. So
IDT all day. I'm going Ian.
IDT. Cool. All right, guys. Well, that's the updates on marketing. Sorry, I know that was like super long, but we have a lot of matchups right now. We'll make it a little bit more fun as we go into the following weeks. As they're shorter, we can talk a little bit more shit about each matchup. But yeah, we had a lot to get through right now. But appreciate you guys joining us for this update, and we'll see you guys next week.